You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, and happy Monday. Welcome, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world who are listening to the show. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it's about 72 degrees, going up to about 92 with a chance of showers. So we're going to get it's a little overcast like right now. So we're going to have a little bit of rain today, but nevertheless, it is a great day. Listen, before I even get into the show, I need you guys to go over to goodmorninggwinnett.com and support the show by purchasing a Good Morning Gwinnett t-shirt. I am trying to do some things here, and I'm excited about the expansion. One of the things I'm trying to do and thinking about doing really hard is expanding Good Morning Gwinnett to 12 hours. So, morning starts at 12 a.m. And so I start the show every morning at 9 o'clock, but in reality, the AM hour starts at 12 a.m., 12 midnight. And so the goal right now is to expand the show, to bring on more hosts other than myself. I won't be doing a 12-hour show. That is impossible. But I want to bring on more guests to the show, more show hosts to the show, to do shows from 12 o'clock in the morning until I go on at 9 o'clock. And then my show is going to be expanded probably to 11, maybe. So I want to bring on more show hosts is what I'm telling you. So instead of having a show that's like an hour long, I want to have a 12-hour station. So that's the goal for Good Morning Gwinnett. So I need your support so I can hire some people. Listen, I want to hire some people. I need your support so I can hire some people to bring you a more variety of people with different topics. Yes, it's going to be Good Morning Gwinnett, but it may be Good Morning Gwinnett, the Wake Up Show, or Good Morning Gwinnett, the Midnight Hour, or Good Morning Gwinnett. It's going to have its own titles and own fresh people on the network. So I'm excited about that. So I need your support. Go over to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Purchase one of the t-shirts over there. Purchase an ad on the front page. Whatever it is, your support is going to be appreciated. And even if you don't want to purchase anything, but you just want to make like a $5 donation, there is a button down there that says support the show. It's a little purple and gold button. Click that, and every month you can get $5 towards the show. This is going to help me expand the show to a 12-hour network. And I'm excited about that. So that's something moving forward. But I need your support to do that so I can bring on new show hosts, be able to give them a salary so they don't have to work for free, and just expand the network. That's going to give us a lot more hours. So I'm looking to do that expansion. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you had a great weekend. I was busy all weekend working on the book. I got a book coming out called Pod Chicks, and I got the inspiration for that book when I went to Pod Fest in March. And I met all these amazing women who had these great podcasts. And I was like, you know what? So I was walking around the whole conference for like 2 or 3 days, and I kept saying, yeah, I'm a Pod Chicks. And they was like, people kept saying, that's really catchy. So, me, like, okay, so people think that's really catchy. That's a really nice name. I'm like, really? I said, you know what? Let me go on and buy the domain name like right now because people keep saying it to me. That's really nice. That's a really nice name. And I said, let me buy the domain name. So I went to GoDaddy and I purchased the domain name. So I own podchicks.com. And, but then I was like, okay, so when I got home, I was like, no, what am I going to do with this name? And I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with the name. But I decided, like, later on, like, in the week, I was going to turn it into a book. And I was going to invite women who I had met at the Podfest conference to be a part of the book. And so that's what I did. And the goal was to have 52 women. But, it was a lot of women there. But I still feel like, even though there are a lot of women out there, some people are just scared to be in the spotlight. Now, here's the thing. I'm doing this podcast, but I'm behind the scene. You can't see me. You can only hear my voice. If I put you out there on a video, on a book, you can see me a little bit better. Some people don't like that kind of spotlight, and I understand that. So, but anyway, there are 13 women included, 14 including myself in the book. We tell our stories about how and why we started podcasting. And then there's a section in the back of the book that gives you the basic steps of starting your own podcast. So make sure to check the book out. You can pre-order the book right now. Again, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. At the bottom of the page, you'll see the books that I've written there. They're going to be listed on, most of the books are on Amazon. The new book is a pre-ordered book. So if you want to pre-order the book there, you can. Just go there and type in, and click on the button, say pre-order right now. But yeah, so that's the book I'm working on. It's called Pod Chicks. And it's 14 stories about women who podcast and how you can join us and become a podcaster as well. I got some great things about that coming down the pike. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But right now, I'm just going to move on in and get on to our show. You know, today is August the 19th. We are almost out of this month. Can you believe? Yeah, I mean, time is flying. You hear me? It is not waiting for anyone. It is flying. So I'm going to kick off our show today as we normally do with the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. And this is for today, August the 19th, 2019. We're going to kick it off with Aries. Don't let people who have given you negative vibes, relatives, don't lend to people. Don't lend to people who have given you negative vibes. If you got a negative vibe about somebody, don't lend any money to them today, Aries. Do not do it. Relatives may not be telling you the whole truth about family situations. Talk to the party involved and make sure that they are informed as to what actually happened. Yeah, relatives may be lying to you today. And don't lend them no money. Especially if they're giving off negative vibes. I just had to throw that in there. That kind of like made sense, right? Taurus, you will be confused about the intentions of someone you work with. Uh-oh, watch out, Taurus. You got them backstabbers and them water cooler talkers. You can bet that situation will get out of hand if you allow others to interfere. You must get out and mingle. You got to get out and mingle, Taurus. You can't work all the time. I know some Taurus, they work a lot. But watch the person at the water cooler. Gemini, plan to visit friends or relatives, in-laws, or relatives may oppose your personal intentions. Enlist co-workers in order to get the job done on time. Listen, you want to visit your relatives or some friends, but watch out for them in-laws. They may oppose your personal intentions. Here's the thing: if you don't want them to oppose it, don't share it with them. Keep it to yourself. You don't have to share it. There was nothing that said you had to share your intentions with anyone. You don't have to. Cancer, changes in your residence will be favorable in the long haul. Digestive disorders will be a result of family squabbles. Wow. So you're going to have some family arguments. It's going to make you sick to the stomach. That's what it's really saying. Like, that's me paraphrasing, because that's what it's saying. Try not to donate to organizations if you can hardly afford to take care of yourself. You may have a good heart and your intentions may be good, but if you can't take care of yourself, now is not the time to donate. I know you want to do good, but sometimes you got to take care of yourself first. And that's what we felt. That's what a lot of us felt at. A lot of us felt at taking care of ourselves first. I know, I'm one of them. Leo, overindulgence may cause conflicts. You must get out and mingle. There go another get out and mingle. Your relationship is undergoing some changes. Change is good sometimes. Sometimes you got to get rid of something old so you can make room for something new. So change is good, Leo. Don't fret. Get out and mingle and meet some new people. Virgo, you will accomplish the most in the work environment today. Finish overdue paperwork and catch up on letter writing and reading. Travel will promote new romantic encounters and additional cultural knowledge. Okay, so listen, Virgo. You want to find a new love? You need to get out and travel. That sounds cool, right? All right. Listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to bring you more of the daily horoscopes brought to us by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show.
Like I'm the plug and you don't know. Oh, why? I do these things and I don't know. Just trying to go and prove myself to be one of the best I can. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna let you down. I care about the things you said. It's just that I don't see myself. Yeah. Keep in mind I got longevity days now. Keep in mind we're getting throwed up out the hills now. Yeah, I've been running off for no reason. Got me looking for something real now. Sipping Henny from the bottle, got my first meal now. Nowhere do I run from, yeah, they don't even know where I'm coming from. Now they all just wanna sing along. Now they all just wanna come along. Oh man, I wanna tap out now. Just see your pants out now. Book a flight to Japan right now. I don't wanna be the last around, no. When the time's right, the plug and you don't know. Oh, why? I do these things and I don't know. Just trying to go and prove myself to be one of the best I can. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna let you down. I care about the things you said. It's just that I don't see myself. Oh, don't see myself no more. I don't see myself no more. Just don't see myself.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett Show. This is Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to us by astrologer Micah Thyssen. It's so funny when that song started, it took so long to start. I'm thinking, is it stuck? But that's how it's set up. So I'm like, that's taking a long time to start. I started to freak out for us like a second. I'm like, okay, is the computer messing up again? But anyway, let's keep it moving. Libra, do your job and then spend time with your family. You'll be glad you did. You will learn a great deal from people who with different cultural backgrounds. Difficulties at an emotional level may be likely. It's always nice to learn about other people. You know what I mean? Sometimes if we took the time to actually do that, we would be a better world. Instead of just judging, if you took the time to learn about somebody's culture, instead of just judging and coming to all your own crazy conclusions about things, you would be a better world. Scorpio, don't let your anger consume you and don't allow important matters to go unattended. Listen, handle your business, Scorpio. Don't let important matters go unattended today. Don't do it. You can regret it in the end. Enjoy a quiet dinner for two and discuss some of the plans you have for the future. I love that kind of talk. That just sounds amazing. You can win if you're open and upfront with your boss. All right, so listen, you want to discuss have dinner, have a quiet dinner for two, and discuss plans for the future. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Sagittarius, do the necessary chores and then do things that please you. You will be appreciated for the competence you exhibit and for taking on responsibilities. Your self-esteem will come back if you take part in organizational functions that allow you to be in the limelight. Listen, step into the spotlight today, Sagittarius. It's your time to shine, baby. Step into the spotlight. It's your time. Watch your self-esteem just pop, because that's what happens. All right, Capricorn. Travel will be to your advantage. However, it might be expensive. Unpredictable events will disrupt your routine. Sometimes you need a little disruption in your routine. I ain't gonna even lie. Try not to allow others to burden you with additional responsibilities. Tell people to mind your own responsibilities. Don't try to dump them off on you today, Cap. It's not your responsibility. And don't feel guilty if you don't want to take on somebody else's stuff. Not today. Aquarius. You can make money if you concentrate on producing services that will make the domestic chores easier. Take the time to help those less fortunate. You will enjoy the interaction with youngsters and take great pride in the projects you've completed. All right, take some time and spend some time with somebody that needs you today. You know, somebody that's less fortunate than you. That's always a good thing to give back. It is. It really is. There's a show called The Undercover Billionaire. It's a reality show. And there's this guy, he's a billionaire, but he's going undercover for like 90 days. And he said he was going to take $100 and start from scratch to just $100. He was going to drop him somewhere in the United States, and he was going to take $100 and build it into $1 million business. Now, I am watching that show diligently, because if he can turn $100 into $1 million business in 90 days, I need that blueprint. Because I've been trying for 21 years and I haven't gotten there yet, just to be open and honest. However, I'm on the right track, but I haven't gotten there. So if he can do it in 90 days, I need to know what that is, and I need that blueprint. But anyway, I tell you that story because he had $100 and he was running out of money. He wanted to eat, and so he decided he would call a soup kitchen to volunteer, because he knew if he went to a soup kitchen to volunteer, he would get to eat for free. But what happened was he realized that was a really humbling experience for him, because there were people that were there that just didn't have anything to eat. Like, I saw a little kid go through the line, and that was a humbling. He said it was a humbling experience for him, you know, because sometimes you just don't know. People may put on a good facade on the outside, but they may be less fortunate than you, with a smile on their face, and you just don't know. So anytime you can take the time to just help somebody, if you can, without putting yourself into jeopardy, do it. It's a good thing, and you feel good about it. All right. Pisces, my fellow fish, your changing attitudes may be causing concern for your partner. If you can, make phone calls instead of going out. Concentrate on the job. Yep, I'm not going anywhere till I finish that book, and I am about 18 pages shy of being done. And then it goes to the editor, and then we go on the circuit to push it out to the world. All right, that's your horoscope brought to you by astrologer Michael Thies, and I'll be back more tomorrow about Michael Thies, but that's it for today. Now, let's move on to some news. So, Stacey Abrams says she is not planning on running for office this time around. She is focused on voting rights. That is what she is focused on. This weekend, she was at the Anderson Elementary School in Snellville, and her, doing a rally. The rally marked the launch of the Fair Fight 2020. It's an initiative aimed to staff, fund, and train voter protection operations in 20 battleground states, including Georgia, leading up to the 2020 election. She lost that election because there was a lot of crap going on last year. That's why she lost. Let's be honest. No matter who you are for, the bottom line is, because of the way the election was handled, because of the way the ballots were handled, she lost that election. So right now, her goal is to get out there and fight and make sure that every United States citizens who is eligible to vote have the opportunity to vote, because it is a right that we have. We have a right. Some of us don't have rights, but for those of us who do have right, we have a right to vote, so there should be an opportunity for us to vote. It shouldn't be all this nonsense that goes on. So Stacey said she's not running for office, but she is going to be fighting the fair fight to make sure the 2020 election goes better than the previous elections that we've gone through. And so we're going to need it. We're going to need all the help we can get for this election coming up. I already know. So kudos you, Stacey, for that. I mean, she came really close, and she fought. She went down fighting. But she know that she got gypped. And I don't care what people say. It's a right. You know what I mean? Even if it was somebody else, if it was someone on the other side, if they lost their right to vote, that's a problem. That's a right for all of us who are eligible. Some people are not eligible. But for those of us who are eligible, give us that opportunity to cast our vote for whoever we want to cast it to. You know what I'm saying? So she's fighting that fight. All right, Gwinnett drives. So listen, we trying to make Gwinnett a smart county. Not just a smart city. We're trying to make Gwinnett a smart county. That's why so much technology coming into the county, right? And I'm excited about that. But anyway, Gwinnett, Georgia Tech, to test the smart corridor and Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. So apparently there's going to be some smart technology coming to Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. And drivers are going to be able to participate in this in what's called connected vehicle technology. And that's going to allow vehicles, smartphones, and other devices to receive alerts and information from traffic signals, emergency vehicles, and transit buses. That is hot. So can you imagine? Here's the thing, though. Don't pick the phone up if you get the signal, because you're still going to be in trouble for driving with the phone in your hand. Make sure your phone is on where you can see it, but make sure that you can, don't take your eyes off the road either, because that could be an issue. So I'm liking the technology, but now as I talk about it, I see a few issues, because if there's an alert coming through and I'm driving, the first thing I'm going to do is look at my phone to see where the alert is coming from, right? And I don't know how it's going to be displayed. I don't know if it's going to be like a visual or it's going to be like an Amber Alert kind of thing. If it's like an Amber Alert, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Amber Alert, but your phone just go off in the middle of the night and it's loud. That could be very distracting. So I don't know how they're going to roll it out, but anyway, they're doing it. It's going to be led by Georgia Tech. The Georgia Smart Communities Challenge project is partnering with the Gwinnett Department of Transportation, public and private funding to implement smart community projects that could benefit cities statewide. So that's going to be some hot technology, but they got to think about that part. Like, what happens if an alert comes through and I'm driving? That may be an issue. The connected vehicle technology hopes to make driving safer and improve traffic flow. Lord knows we could always use anything that's going to make traffic flow better in Metro Atlanta. Drivers will need to know that they are about to be run. Listen, so drivers are going to know when they're about to run a red light. They're going to know from which direction the emergency vehicle is coming, because a lot of times you're driving, right, and you don't see the ambulance or the fire truck until it's right up on you, and that's a little bit scary. But you're gonna get an alert to let you know which direction, before you can even hear the sirens, which direction the emergency vehicle is coming from. Mass transit buses will have a better information on traffic, and it's gonna help a lot with the traffic engineers to improve traffic flow. So I think that's a good idea. They just gotta make sure that whatever that alert is not so startling or distracting that it can make the driver lose focus on the road. That's the only thing. Once they figure that part out, I guess we'll be good to go. All right, listen, we're going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Should know better, 'cause you always do this to me. You do this to me. But you stop to play. Later disbelieve that I don't
Statewide. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So a new primary clinic is going to open up in Peachtree Corners. The clinic is a part of Gwinnett Medical Center and will offer a range of services from annual checkups to specialty care. In addition to primary care, the clinic also offers cardiology, gastroenterology, neurology, and OBGYN and orthopedic services. Patients can also receive 3D mammographies and digital x-rays at this new clinic. So that's a nice clinic. Let me tell you that 3D mammography is a great thing. It's a great way to detect early stages of cancer, breast cancer. And my mom and I get it every year. Like, we get the 3D mammogram. Now that it has become available, because my mom had breast cancer twice. And we are very fortunate that she's still here. They didn't have that technology in the beginning, but she's still here. But now we don't play around with that. So we hope that you don't need it. So if you're in Peachtree Corners, this is a great opportunity for you. This is the 5th primary care clinic opened by Gwinnett Medical Center. There are 3 in Duluth and Lawrence, and there are 3 in Lawrenceville, and 1 in Duluth. The new Peachtree Corner facility opened in a former restaurant space located at 5277 Peachtree Parkway. Appointments are available between 8 and 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you want to check it out, it's new. It's located at 5277 Peachtree Parkway, and appointments are available from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So if you need to go to, the other thing I like about these clinics, especially the fact that they got X-ray, is that you don't have to go to the ER. Right? You don't have to go, because a lot of times people go to the ER because they need to get an X-ray. So now you don't have to go to the ER. You can go to the clinic. Orthopedic services, that's huge. We go to Resurgence, and the reason I like going to Resurgence is because I don't have to leave the facility to go get an X-ray on my knee or my back or something. So that's huge. So Peachtree Corner has a new medical clinic there by Gwinnett Medical Center, so that's a great thing. And it has 3D mammography and have X-rays, all that good stuff. All of that good stuff. All right. So there is, back in, I want to say it was last year in October, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was either no, it wasn't, because I talked about it. So it wasn't October because I hadn't started the show yet. So it had to be after. It must have been January. Anyway, there was a grocery store, a German grocery store called Little, that opened up in Snellville. And they were giving away like these $100 gift certificates for the first 100 people that open. Well, now they want to open up another Little in Gwinnett County. And so Little it's a German grocery store. So Little has applied to build a new location. The German grocery chain first entered in the metro Atlanta area with locations in Snellville and Cobb County. And I talked about the one in Snellville. It's a huge one down on 78 in Snellville. So if you go down Highway 78 going towards Stone Mountain, you will see it on the right-hand side. It's big. The expansion could continue with a proposed 36,000 square foot store on Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. So Peachtree Industrial Boulevard got a lot going on. They got this smart traffic system coming. Now they want this new grocery store. The thing about this store, though, this store is a part of a proposal for the Marketplace Village, a shopping center that would include a Little, an active adult community, senior citizen living community. What does that mean? That means that along with this Little grocery store, they want to build 180 homes for senior citizens, right? So it's a joint venture, collaborative partner venture here. Not only will they have the grocery store, they're going to have these homes for senior citizens. There are those coming out too. There are a lot of senior communities that's being developed right now. There's one being developed right over by on 78. So 78 is like three or four different highways. It's Stone Mountain Highway, it's Highway 78, it's Athens Highway. So the further you go, so if you go all the way down towards Stone Mountain, it becomes Stone Mountain Highway. If you go back the other way, it becomes Athens Highway. So but it's still 78. So when you go to 78 Snellville going towards Loganville, there's a new community going up there, but that's too is for seniors. There is a new community going up in Loganville, and some of the Loganville Grayson border on Grayson Highway. There's a new community there. It's a senior community. There's a new community going up on Ridgedale in Snellville. That's a senior community. So there are a lot of senior communities going up, and so I'm assuming that they need the housing. I haven't seen a whole lot of regular housing go up, but there are a lot of senior communities being built right now. So that must be a huge need for those. So Little is trying to build in Duluth, and they want to include 180 homes as a part of that development. So they're going to be doing a hearing on that pretty soon coming up. So the rezoning application will be voted on by the Duluth Planning Board today. The city of Duluth will consider the project at the meeting. All right. So you might have a grocery store come to Peachtree Industrial Boulevard along with 180 new homes for the senior community. That's a big thing. It is a big thing, and it is growing. I think developers have said, you know what? There's this population of people, this boomer population. It is overflowing. Yes, it is. More development coming to Gwinnett County. Duluth Open House will outline a new multifamily housing project. More, see, there it is. The residential group, TRG, will host an open house to help answer Duluth citizens' questions about the rezoning proposal for TRG's multifamily project, 5 to 7 p.m. tomorrow. And it's going to be at 3256 Buford Highway. This open house format will provide an informal opportunity for the public to meet with the applicant and developer, learn about the proposal, and provide feedback on the proposed 258 multifamily unit project. The participants may drop in at any time during the 2-hour event. So if you got questions about this new mixed-use development that's coming to Duluth, this is your opportunity to talk to the developer and get your questions answered, right? You want to know, so here's your opportunity. So the residential group is the same developer behind the district at Duluth, the city's first multi-story mixed-use development. The project is part of the city's revitalization of Duluth Main Street area, providing residents walkable access to Duluth festivals, green and neighborhood retail and restaurants. So if you want to get your questions answered, they're going to be having this meeting tomorrow. It's an open house for the residents. It's at from 5 to 7 p.m. It's going to be located at 3256 Buford Highway. So go ahead and questions answered. That's in Duluth. All right. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. 3256 Buford Highway. I think that's a great opportunity for you to get your questions answered. If this coming and you got, because I know a lot of people don't want all that building. They feel like it's going to bring a whole lot of traffic. And yes, they're probably right. It's probably true. Because the more you build, the more traffic you're going to bring about. It is. All right, so there's a business opportunity seminar today from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and it's a free event. You will learn how to take charge of your own finances at some point, and you need to be prepared. So they're going to empower you with valuable financial principles. Then you can earn money as you pass them on to others. It's a part-time opportunity. If you're looking to do this, you can watch your business and your income potential grow. You can improve your future by helping your family reach their financial goals, help educate people along the way. Financial education is huge. I don't know if you guys understand how huge that is. It is huge. I'm a financial advisor by trade. That's one of my trades. And I do financial advisements and health insurance, life insurance and financial needs analysis for those who are interested. And it's huge, though. One of the things that my family and I are doing in 2020 is because by that time, everybody's going to be here. Like my brother will be here soon. My sister-in-law is here. I got good friends that are here. My niece is going to be graduating in December, so she'll be home. But we're going to start a family investment fund. I'm going to head that up because I'm the financial advisor in the family. We're going to start a family investment fund, and here's why. Because one of the things I realized, I watched. Oh my God! Last week I watched The Food That Built America, Food That Made America, Cars That Made America. I think I've talked about before The Men Who Built America. You guys have to watch those series. They're on the History Channel. I love the History Channel. And these are companies like McDonald's, Heinz Ketchup, M&M Mars, the Hershey Company, Bird's Eye, Kellogg, CW Post. When I tell you, the stories are just amazing, right? But those guys had the foresight to launch these businesses that are now legacies. Like when you go to anywhere and you got to listen to the stories, like the story of Ford, the story of Buick, the story of Chrysler, the story of who else? Buick, Chrysler, the DeLorean story got told. I mean, just amazing stories, but it's so inspiring. And to see what they've built. Like they built these legacies that were built in the 1800s that are still very relative today to our existence, right? And so the History Channel did these stories about these companies. But I say all that to say, you have to start somewhere. And so for us, I'm the entrepreneur in my family. Like I don't know anybody else. It's me. On my grandmother's side, through all of her children, it's just me. I'm the entrepreneur in the family. I'm the one. And so, but there are a lot of us. And so now we have decided to get together and form a family investment fund, right? Where we all contribute, we all pick stocks, and we invest. That's one thing we're going to do. My brother and I have been talking about this for years, and I'm sure once he gets here, we're going to go into real estate investing. We've been talking about that for years. So I know that that's going to be on our plan. CBD oil investments. My husband and I are going to be doing that. So we are building a family legacy here. But in order to do that, you need to understand how money works. And so for me, that's the reason I became a financial advisor, because I needed to know firsthand how money works. Here's the other thing. And I know right now this is a business opportunity meeting for this young lady. Let me give you her name. Her name is Nicole Floyd Turner. She's a senior regional leader. But this is a business opportunity. This is her business. I'm almost positive she's probably in the same business that I'm in. But here's the thing. If you don't understand how money works, then you don't know how to save. You don't know how to invest. You don't know how to do any of those things. And you need to understand that stuff. So I became a licensed financial advisor because I needed to know how money works. Right? I needed to know what that meant. So right now I'm working on my Series 63 license, right? So I can be able to go in there and make these investments in 2020 when my family is all together and start this family investment club, because that's what we're going to do. I need to know how money works so I know exactly how to go out and get money for real estate so we can flip houses. You need to know how money works. But you got to get your own financial house in order first, right? You got to get your credit card spending together. You got to get out of debt. I have 4 credit cards. That's it. Some people have 10, 12, 8. I got 4. 4 small ones at that, right? And I use them for my business. I hardly ever use them for activities, entertainment. Hardly ever. I always use them for my business. Every once in a blue moon, I might use them for entertainment. And I'm talking about once in a really, really blue moon. They're used for my business. But you got to get your money in order. So anyway, there's a workshop this evening from 6 to 7 p.m. It's going to be located at 2184 Rollins Street in Snellville. If you want to go out, it's a free event. It's going to help you learn about what you need to do to improve your future, help other people, help your family members, and other people improve theirs. You can go into business for yourself. You can prevent a layoff trap. Like if you're in your job and you hate it, get the license. Yes, you got to study. I had to study. But study and get your license. They got a great compensation potential, flexible schedule. So if you just need to do it on a part-time basis, I'm almost positive it's probably the same company. But I'm not going to say what the company is. You go talk to Nicole, let her tell you about her. Because I don't know, it may not be the same company. But it's a good opportunity for you. If you're interested in learning how money works and how you can protect your family and expand your portfolio and create investment for yourself, this is probably a great opportunity for you to do that. All right? Okay. I'm telling you, you got to know this stuff. That's one thing I'm telling you, you got to know. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned, y'all.
Yeah, hundreds on my bed, flexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Hundreds on my bed, flexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. I'm on my bling bling song, yeah. I could do this all day long now. I don't know where I belong now. Tell me where it all went wrong now. Yeah, oh no, no, oh please don't go. I got shows, I'm on the road. I'm headed home, I'm where that at? I don't know, but all these flows make me mad. I got that cold, and what's my goal? To be or not to be, that to be. Making up my mind while I'm puffing on that doobie. When I'm on my own, can't stop thinking about my roomies. Please don't call my phone, can't you see I'm with the rubies? Ruby, Ruby, I got a brand new whip, red and gold, yeah. Hop up in that backseat out there foreign. Don't nobody try some things and call me your opponent. Got a bunch of commas, then I roll up with the Rolex. Yeah. Hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Yeah, I'm licking at my lollipop, and my mama starting to ask me where my money from. And my papa, he gon' call me when that popo come. See me run up on that hill like I'm at Comic-Con. Ooh, when I'm sober, I don't wanna front. Ooh, caught that polo right from my son. Catching feelings like them buddies you read it on. Straight up off the plane, yeah, I'm running from Babylon. What you planning on? Yeah, hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here. Hundreds on my bed, sexing with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year. Frontin' with the cash, it's getting moody over here.
Welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. Your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. So listen, Toastmasters, you know what it is. It's Toastmasters Monday everywhere. Like, no, not everywhere, but there are 3 towns right now holding Toastmasters meetings. So if you want to improve your speech, I'm going to go this evening for the first time because I'm going to have some time. Normally, I don't have time to go on Mondays here in Gwinnett County, so I don't get a chance to go. But today I have some time, and I'm excited about going. So find your voice. Say it better with Toastmasters. Share your interests and goals in a positive, supportive environment. Let them help you expand your knowledge and horizons. A Toastmaster membership gives you the courage to speak with confidence, improve communications with your family and friends, give and get constructive feedback, thrive in a supportive and learning environment. So there are 3 Toastmasters meeting today. So the first one is today at 12 o'clock. If you want to go out to that one, it's going to be located at North Gwinnett Church, 4973 West Price Road, and that's in Suwanee, Georgia. Is free. 12 o'clock today, North Gwinnett Church, 4973 West Price Road, and that's in Suwanee, if you want to go to that one. But let's say you can't make it to that one. You know, there's always another one. Like, we like to talk here, so listen, keep it going. If you can't make that one, but you want to still go out, 6:15 to 7 p.m. tonight in Discovery High School, and that's located at 1335 Old Norcross Road. That is the one I'll be going to finding. So let me just check the box off that I'll be going there. 6:15 to 7:15 p.m. is free. Discovery High School, 1335 Old Norcross Road. So go and check it out. If you can't get to that one, of course, there's one more. Yep, there's one more. The next one is going to be if you're on the other side of town, closer to the Norcross side of town, Peachtree Corner side, but you still want to go. Top Chef is having their Toastmasters meeting this evening from 6:30 to 8. It's going to be located at Unity Atlanta Church. That's 3597 Parkway Lane, Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Again, that's 6:30 tonight to 8 p.m. at Unity Atlanta Church, 3597 Parkway Lane, Peachtree Corners, Georgia. So there's 3 opportunities for you to get out there and get the knowledge you need to move your speaking career forward. If you're trying to be a better presenter, if you have, you just want to speak with confidence, you want to ace an interview, there's an opportunity. Toastmasters is an international organization. It's been around for a long time, and it has over 357,000 Toastmaster members, 16,000 clubs across the country, across 143 countries. So I'm going to go to come meet me. I'm going to the one at Discovery. I'm saying I'm going to be there. I like Discovery High School too. It's beautiful. If you've never been to Discovery High School, it is a beautiful high school. All right, so that's all the Toastmasters mean. Now, let's say you don't want to worry about talking. You just want to do something fun. There's an arcade workshop, open build night. And it's going to be a geek space. It's $50 for this. It's not free. So they're going to be building arcade machines and molding old school consoles, but you don't have to. This is just an excuse to open the shop for paid Geek Space Geeksmith. Build whatever you want as a registered Geeksmith. Paid membership gives access to our CNC router, laser cutters, as well as the tools in the workshop. So if you want to go there, so I've been to Geek Space. I stopped by one day because I was interested in the 3D printing technology, and I stopped by there. So they had a lady, she was in there sewing stuff. So it is really a space for makers. So if you like to make stuff and you just want to be around other people that like to make stuff, this may be a good place for you to hang out. So tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. they're gonna be building arcade machines, which is kind of cool. I like arcade games too. I'm a big kid at heart. Like I'm a geek too. And so I really am a geek when I think about it, right? Like I like the old fashioned arcade games like Centipede and things like that. Like I would like to have one of those in my house. Just so I could play it. Like I don't like video games that much. Like the ones you play like on the TV. Like my nephew loves those. I like them, but if I had to choose, I probably wouldn't choose those. But anyway, that's not me. They love them. They got kids that make money playing those games. Anyway, if you want to go out, the price on this will be set at the cost of the monthly Geek Space membership. So it's $50. You want to go out, go out and just visit. If you're not making anything, but you want to see what it looks like, how it's run, you can go there and check it out. But go to GeekSpaceGwinnett.org, GeekSpaceGwinnett.org for more information. Or if you just want to go out there and you want to learn how to build these arcade machines and old school games and things like that, that's tonight, 7 to 10 p.m. It's a $50 fee, and it's located at Geek Space Gwinnett, 3690 Burnett Park Drive, Suite D in Swanee. 3690 Burnett Park Drive, and that's Suite D in Swanee. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. this evening, and it's $50, so it's not free. All right, here's something that is free. There's movie tonight. It's Monday movie nights, Monday movies at Norcross Art Center. This is free, right? The honor list, that's what's playing. It's free. You can go there, watch a free movie. You can go today at 1:30, or if you want to go this evening, it's at 6:30. They usually have free popcorn and water available, so if you want to go there, it's going to be nice. It's at the Cultural The free screening takes place at the Cultural Arts and Community Center located at 10 College Street, downtown Norcross District, Business District. It's free. They got a showing today at 1:30. They got one this evening at 6:30. So if you are off in the afternoons, you want to get out and do something fun this afternoon, take a break, 1:30, they're there. Free popcorn and water. And this evening, if you just want to just take the family out and do something, but your budget don't allow you to do anything else, 6:30 this evening. Again, you can go. It's free. It's located at 10 College Street in downtown Norcross Business District. That's at the Cultural Arts and Community Center. So that's your freebie. The arcade thing, not free. Movie, free. All right, I'm going to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my daily inspiration to help you keep it moving through the rest of your day right after this last song.
Like a diamond, you alone. You cut my heart like glass, just like that. Like a lion, uncontrolled. Your mark is on my back, just like that. In it for the big thrill. Yeah, you play games with my mind, always, all of the time. In it for the big win. Yeah, you own all of my mind, always, all of the time, all the time. Control. We like to burn out fast. We're hot like that. Like a diamond, you alone.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you a little bit of inspiration to help you continue to have a great day. I know the beginning of your day is over, so some of you got a long ways to go, but let's be inspired for the rest of the day. So my inspiration for you today is, if you want a happy ending, that depends on where your story stops, right? You have opportunity to make your happy ending whatever you want it to be. So it depends on where you stop the story. Orson Welles said that, and he was right. Sometimes we write our story and we write the saddest story ever. Write a happy story. Give your story a happy ending. Yes, you can have a happy ending. A lot of people don't feel like they can have a happy ending, but you have to make a decision to have a happy ending. You do. Like, if you walk around complaining all day about everything, every little thing, your back hurts, this hurt, that hurts, that's the story that you're telling yourself. That's not a happy ending story. That's a story of just sadness and complaint. If you say, you know what, yes, my back is hurting, but I'm going to keep it moving despite that fact, write that story. Make it a happy ending. I was with my friend Georgette yesterday, and she was talking about she saw a young man who had one leg. He was a high jumper. She said, so she was sitting there looking at TV, and she saw him like bouncing on the one leg. He didn't have a crutch. He didn't have a walking device. It was just him and his one leg. And she said all of a sudden she see him take off running and just jump. He had one leg. He was a high jumper with one leg. You know why? Because he decided he wanted to have a happy ending. His one leg was going to be the end of that story. He was going to do things with that one leg, despite the odds that were set against him. And that's what you have to do. If you want a happy ending, you have to write that story. Nobody can write your story but you. Yes, sometimes we go through some rough things in life. Yes, sometimes life is just not fair to us. But at the end of the day, you have to pull yourself together, lift yourself up, and write yourself a new story with a beautiful, happy ending. So listen, that's all I got for you today. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 53 minutes here with me, and I really appreciate you. Share this show with someone. Share it with your family and friends. Share this inspiration tip with someone. I am cutting out the inspiration part of the show to make it separate for those who don't have the time to listen to the entire show, but they just want to listen to the inspiration. I've decided to take that, edit it out, and just make that as a separate mini podcast just for the inspiration piece. So if you can't listen to the whole show and you just want the inspiration, go to the website. You will see daily inspirations there, and you'll see the inspiration. I'll be editing this one later on today to add it to that list. But listen, I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. You take care. Be sure to share the show with your family and friends. Like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, like us on Twitter. Go to iTunes and subscribe to the show. And don't forget, I am trying to make this a 12-hour venture. From 12 to 12. That's the goal. But I need your help. And by helping, you can go to goodmorninggwinnett.com, purchase a t-shirt, and help me take this show from 1 hour to 12 hours, bringing on some new show hosts and some new guests. All right. Thanks again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, y'all make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.